I woke up in an empty room. I don't know how much time has passed. The headache still hadn't made it clear what my current situation was. What's going on? What is this place? There was absolutely nothing around me but four walls. The last memory I can remember is having coffee with a guy I know from the MMORPG game I'm playing. When my mind cleared, I began to find a way out of here. Although there was nothing around this room, my instinct told me that I was in a dangerous situation. I quickly ran to the only door in the room. Hell, the door was locked from the outside. I had no choice but to bang on the door and shout. Is anyone there? I feel nervous being alone in this empty room. But only a few minutes later I found out, it turned out that someone was much more nervous. After a few minutes of screaming, I heard footsteps in the distance. The door handle vibrates slightly. I took a few steps back and prepared for the worst. The door suddenly opened. I quickly rushed to swing my fists and kicks to defend myself. Unexpectedly, the figure behind the door gently dodged and reached out to grab my arm. I looked up. It turned out to be the guy Dustin I was drinking coffee with a while ago. Well, I don't know how long. He looked at me with mocking eyes and said,
I didn't expect that there would be a weak, thin man like you in this world. Maybe you've been in the house for so long that your whole body is so lifeless?
I angrily shouted. That's my business, don't worry about it. Now tell me, why am I here? Do you believe I reported this to the police? He burst out laughing.
Calm down. It should be your case, you should take care of yourself. But now I have to work hard because of you. This place, no matter how much you scream, no one will listen. This area is empty of people. This place is also equipped with soundproof walls. And even if you do report it to the police, I believe the one in trouble is still you.
I calmed down a bit. After a moment of hesitation, I asked, who are you? Can you explain to me why you brought me here? He replied,
I remember I introduced myself. My name is Dustin, currently 25 years old. But if you need to be more specific, I am the son of the president of Heroic Corporation, a corporation specializing in computer software. I just got back from studying abroad not long ago. I am currently preparing to train at the family company before officially taking over the chair from my father. In short, you can call me a playboy rich if you like. As for why I made you come here, you should already know it yourself.
I said. So that's why you can threaten to tell my family that I cheating you in-game. Tell me, what do you want from me? I also mentioned before that I would do anything, as long as I could pay the full amount I owe you. You don't have to do this. He smiled.
I like reassurance. I need to make sure I get all of this debt back. Like I said, I'm rich, but I'm not the type that treats money like trash. Please take a look at this document first.
Finished, he handed me a stack of A4 papers and continued.
This is the total amount of money you have deceived me all this time.
I picked up the stack of papers and read it briefly and was startled when I saw the total. A long line of zeros made me dizzy. But I have no doubts about the authenticity of this money. I know I have scammed a huge amount of money in the past time. In his position, there's no need to trick me. I blushed and said, sorry, I can't return this money to you right now. I'm just a no-nonsense guy who earns some money from MMOs. But I promise I'll try to find a way to pay you back. I did not expect that just for the sake of temporary pleasure, I would accidentally put myself in such a mess. He still kept smiling.
No way. Over time, this money will become worthless to me. I need to get it back before that happens.
I asked with a pained expression. So what do you want? He replied.
Now there are two ways. The first way, I will report this to your family. Because many people pay the debt together, it is probably still possible to pay off the debt. I will also bring this to the press to create a little pressure.
I'm down. I can't let my parents know this. I have made them extremely disappointed in me already. I can't make them suffer more because of me. Not to mention, if the media reports, this will become a stain affecting my whole family. I gritted my teeth and asked. What about the second way? Dustin replied.
It's simple, you sign this contract and do as I say. The scene where you put a pen to sign will also be clearly recorded by the camera. Besides, there's no third way.
I picked up the contract and read it. I'll sort of do whatever he says for a year, even if he makes me jump into the fire, I have to agree. I did not hesitate to put pen to paper and sign the contract. Everything is caused by me anyway, I will bear it no matter what. He also expressed surprise when I made a decision so quickly.
I didn't expect you to be so decisive. It seems that aside from the in-game money fraud, your personality is still upright. Maybe that's why I can talk to a cheater like you? But whatever, from the moment you put pen to paper, the contract is valid and you have to do everything I say.
I calmly said. First of all, can you tell me why you can easily kidnap me from a place as easy to spot as a coffee shop? I remember very well at that time, even though there were no guests, there was still a waitress. Dustin explained.
Ah, it's simple, that coffee shop was mine that I bought yesterday to make a rendezvous with you. I thought I was about to meet my future girlfriend, so I didn't mind spending some money to find a little privacy. I didn't expect you to give me such a big surprise. What about that waitress? It was the assistant my father sent to serve me. She was trained by my family from an early age, so she always did what I said. However, in the next year, it seems like I will have another person like that by my side.
I nodded in understanding and said. So it is. Now I understand. So can you tell me what I have to do to pay off your debt? Dustin replied.
With your skills, I don't know how long it will take to pay off the debt, 1 year is not enough. But there is still a way. You only get the name of a fraud when you are really a liar to cheat. If I make you a truth teller, won't everything be settled?
I didn't quite understand what he meant, so I asked again. What do you mean? Dustin smiled again.
You are my wife in-game, so I am ready to top up for you and give you high-class items. That way, as long as you are my girlfriend in real life, the problem is solved.
I rolled my eyes and asked. Are you kidding? How can I be your girlfriend? Dustin slowly replied.
For me, nothing is impossible, success is up to you. As I mentioned earlier, you have a rather slim body. You are not exposed to the outside environment much, so you also have a skin that makes many girls jealous. Not to mention, you may not realize it, but your face is pretty. You just need someone with skill to help you.
Saying that, he snapped his fingers. A girl appeared right behind the door of the room. I immediately recognized it as the coffee waitress I met earlier. Only, her body right now is not the outfit of a coffee waitress, but has changed to a very elegant red dress. At that moment, I didn't know where my fate would go.